What do you want, man?
It's time, man. Time for you to make another video. What's the holdup?
What's the point, bro? I get no views, no subscribers. It's meaningless.
Come on, son. Your 44 subscribers are waiting.
42, actually. I lost 2 of them.
Ah, come on. Now that's besides the point, man. I mean, surely there's something, anything you want to make a video on.
Actually, you're right. There is something I want to make a video on.
That's what's up. What's it gonna be? Iranian music. Man, that's gonna get no views, you dumbass.
شهر خاموش دلم رو تو پر آوازه کردی آتش این عشق کهنه دیگه خاکستری بود اومدی وقتی تو سینه نفس آخری بود به عشق تو زنده بودم منو کشتی.
Alright, let's get started. To start, Persian music can be split into 2 broad, very broad categories. Sonati music and everything else. Yeah, these categories are a little too broad, but I'm sticking with it. Sonati pretty much means classical or traditional, and is what Iranian music is known for around the world. There's a wide range of different types of instruments used in Sonati music, such as tars, setars, kamanches, and even sometimes dafs. Instruments aside though, Sonati music is really based around vocals, with artists going back and reciting poems written by poets such as Hafiz or Rumi. The 2 artists who I would argue are the pillars of Sonati music are Shahram Naziri and one of his many teachers, Mohammad Reza Shajarian. Shajarian was a lot more traditional in the way he chose to approach Sonati music, and while he did sort of push forward how people sang, Naziri was a lot more willing to experiment and use new ideas. For example, he was the first Sonati artist to recite Rumi's poems in his music. Also, I hate to do the numbers argument, but I think it's worth pointing out that his debut album, Gole Sadberg, is the best-selling Persian album of all time. So while I do have major respect for Shajarian and what he did in Sonati music, my goat is Naziri, bro. His music's just too good. And if I were to recommend one of his albums, it would definitely be the album Mystified, as this is just damn near a perfect album in my opinion. Now, beyond the famous vocalists in Sonati music, there's also a slew of famous instrumentalists and composers within the genre as well. Sure, the vocalists are the big names, but without artists such as Kayhan Kalhor and Lutfi, these songs from Shajarian and Naziri wouldn't be nearly as good as they are. I mean, just listen to this, man. They are cooking, bro. Now, on the other side of the Iranian music spectrum is everything else. Now, to keep it real with you guys, I'm not super up to date on current day Iranian music, but as far as I'm aware, the situation with art in general with Iran is that it's pretty stagnant, for reasons that go without saying. There are some newer Iranian artists, such as Marjan Farsad, who are doing their own thing and are trying to thrive within the indie scene, but for the most part, it's pretty slow, pretty stagnant, and I consider myself an Iranian old head. I mean, old Iranian music just gaps new Iranian music so hard, it's not even close, but it's not the fault of newer generation Iranian artists. I mean, look at the lineup of Iranian pop artists from back in the day. You got Farmaz Asani. You got Gugush. You got Haydn. You got Evi. You got Delkash. Feridun Furuhi. Feridun Farqsar. I mean, it's just too stacked, man. Come on, son. It's just too stacked. All these artists were cooking. Now, the one modern Iranian artist that I just have to mention is Mohsen Namju. If Nazari is my GOAT in the Sunnati category, Namju is my GOAT in the everything else category. Now, Namju is a bit of a controversial figure, both within the world of music and outside of it. What makes Namju so controversial in the world of Iranian music is that he takes these traditional elements of Persian music and blends them with elements from Western music, such as bass and auto-tune and electric guitars. This in turn causes people who are sort of traditional Iranian music elitists or gatekeepers to be very anti-Namju, as they feel like he's bastardizing Persian music by blending it with these Western elements. Each new album released, he completely changes his sound, making him a very exciting artist to listen to, but also makes it very easy for people to hate on him. He'll drop an album like this. And then he'll drop one like this. And then maybe he'll drop one like this. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video. Thanks for watching. Check it out. It's a Slave 1.